I'm Sarah, this is Abby, and welcome to Azul Unlimited. I'm a scuba instructor, and I lived in my van for a little over 3 years after living abroad as a dive shop owner. Now I'm living in an old sailboat with the hopes of sailing and diving around the Pacific Northwest and beyond. On this channel, you'll get scuba lessons, dive site explorations, and sailing adventures. Join the community here on YouTube or come diving with me around the world on one of my expeditions. Buying an old sailboat means I have been working non-stop, not only on my normal work stuff, but on fixing this old girl up. And of course, my favorite way to take a break from computer or boat repair work is to head to the water with friends and explore a new dive site in the Puget Sound. Burien is a charming small town with a hidden gem for divers, the Three Tree Point dive site. This spot, nestled along the Puget Sound shoreline, is accessible by a quick drive off the main highway into a cute shoreside community. Three Tree offers a unique underwater experience where you can spot an array of marine life, including giant Pacific octopuses, nudies, plumose anemones, and the star of today's dive, the Pacific spiny lumpsucker, also known as lumpy. This site is worth exploring for its biodiversity and easy beach access, making it a great dive spot for all skill levels. Be sure to plan your dive around the slack tide for the best conditions. If you don't hit it at slack, consider the water movement and plan for a slight drift dive, always aiming to drift toward your desired exit point. Then, after diving, Burien offers cozy cafes, restaurants, and local shops to unwind and enjoy a post-dive meal.
Well, guess who forgot her fins and is gonna have to miss out on the dive? That's me. Guess I'm going to the coffee shop. Okay, bye friends.
Bye.
Have fun.
Don't forget your fins this time.
Shut up.
Lucky for me, it was trivia night at the cafe, so I had some fun with the locals, but also it was a rude reminder that I am absolute crap at trivia. You do not want me on your team unless topics include travel, music, or obscure sci-fi shows like Battlestar Galactica.
I have been kicking myself ever since I forgot my fins and didn't get to dive Three Tree. I've never been to that dive site before, and I've never left my fins behind. So silly, but it happens. So I've been trying to organize another, like a do-over dive with my friends, but everybody's so busy. I get it. Holidays are coming up and everything, but I'm just like, I need to go. I need to go to this dive site. So I'm gonna use the radar feature on the Dive with Buddy app to find somebody who's available and freaking dive this site. Let's find who's online. So the way this works, I get into the app, and this is our homepage. I'm gonna go into Meet, which is radar. Buddy radar is turned on, and this is my current location. Okay, one thing, this is actually quite cool. Trip radars allows you to look ahead and plan trips and look for people that are in the area where you're going. So you can find dive buddies before leaving on a dive trip. For our purposes, we're checking out Seattle. The next screen that comes up is closest matches. So I can go through and see if somebody I already know is in the area and I can just message them, or I can connect with someone who's totally new to me. Looking at this list, I actually recognize this name. I think we've talked on Instagram, so I'm gonna message Brian and see if he's available for a dive. Now, I've been diving with strangers before. I've actually made a full video about it, so if you wanna know just tips about questions to ask and safety, check out that video with the link in the description below.
It is about time to have an app like this. The diving industry struggles to step into the modern era for just about everything, but the team behind Dive with Buddy is pushing us forward and creating a helpful space for divers. Here, I can log and share my dives, connect with others, and even receive tips when I teach courses.
All right, I just pulled in. We're gonna make sure that we get a good vibe from our new dive buddies. And then we're gonna go check out Three Tree. And hopefully I don't get a ticket well parked here. Muddy. Hi.
Sarah, this is Barry. Barry,
Hi.
Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So I hear
Awesome.
you're going to make him internet famous?
Yes. That's the plan.
Glad we can make this happen.
Yeah, this is great. They passed the vibe test. We're gonna go diving. So I feel a little bit better knowing that you guys have forgotten things. So what, undergarments?
The undergarments, after driving for an hour and a half to the dive site, get in and like, oh, I don't have my warm undergarments.
Oh no!
This is interesting.
Oh no! And undergarments as well?
Undergarments once here. Luckily, Brian lives close and had spare.
Perfect.
But yeah, waits twice after driving an hour and a half.
No!
Skyline.
There we go. Proof it happens to the best of us, right? Don't beat yourself up. It's all good.
J-Pod was up
J-Pod is what?
Orcas.
Oh.
Southern resident.
Oh.
The residents off the transients. And like Friday, apparently all of J plus some of K and L were in the sound. And like came close to the shore at Alki Point.
Oh, I saw videos about that.
Super pot.
5 miles up.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
So what we normally do is that second buoy out where there's, I think, the bird sitting on it.
Yep.
We'll kick out to that. We'll drop. It's probably in about 60 feet. We'll stay because we want to hit the golf ball boat and find the octos, and just keep going on out.
Cool.
Half a tank. Come back in.
Come back
and
in
we'll
shallow. And
surface
then
about the same spot.
lumpies
Lumpies
tend to
are
be
in
more
the-
like 25.
Yeah.
Fairly shallow.
Excellent. I'm on lumpy patrol because apparently these guys are no good at finding them.
Not at all. That's all you.
What's that?
You invented a sign for lumpy.
Okay.
We'll see if it sticks.
Okay. I like it. Wait, let's get a close up on it. Lumpy. Excellent.
All right. Off to the left here somewhere at 70 feet is
Uh-huh.
a cabin cruiser.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's covered in plumose anemones.
Okay.
There is absolutely nothing between here and there.
Okay.
Somehow past that.
So it's a commitment, basically.
Right out, there's a few things. I tend to go that way. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot between here and out there.
Yeah.
There's some structures like a pile of bowling balls.
Bowling balls? What?
A pallet of them in a pyramid, whatever.
That's random.
Should have brought
Okay.
my binoc- That sort of loon-shaped
Yep.
bird out there. It's big and it's kind of loon-shaped.
Huh.
It's the time of year Pacific loons or common loons
Pacific loons.
are found on the sound.
Okay.
I've seen them here before.
I need to learn my birds. I still need to learn my fish around here too.
Yeah.
Takes
What?
time.
Yeah. That.
Really pretty.
Yeah, gorgeous. I love the mountains around here.
Yeah. Once did come up from a dive where people said, "Did you see the orcas?"
Stop it.
No, I kid you not. No, what? Oh, well, they swam by. Yeah.
Oh.
This felt really tough. Sandy, slippery, easy to fall.
Yep. At least I didn't have this when I was doing twin tanks. The walk back from Mukilteo, I was like, kill me. And there's not even like stairs or a slope
No.
there.
So it's like 4 stairs get off the beach. or
Yeah, it was pathetic. Nice. Okay. My weight is on my harness, so
Okay.
it's just ditch the harness basically, or ditch the tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pull.
Yep.
When you drop one, and I'm going to rock it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you drop it
So
my
don't
weight-
do that just for funsies.
No.
Beautiful night. I don't know. I'm traumatized. I don't ever want to own a dive shop again. Let's go! All right.
At first glance, this dive site may not feel like a standout, but the closer you look for critters amidst the sand, rocks, and human-made reef, you'll be blown away. I adored this dive. Straight away, we saw one of my favorite Pacific Northwest residents, the giant Pacific octopus. It was so chill in its little home, not bothered by our cameras in the slightest. One of these days, I'm going to see a fully grown GPO out and about hunting, and hopefully this winter will give me that opportunity. We also saw a handful of nudies called white-lined Doronas cruising around, and later on, we even found a juvenile cabezon. Brian was on fire with spotting things because the next moment we saw our first Pacific spiny lumpsucker. And for me, it was love at first sight. The Pacific spiny lumpsucker is a quirky little fish native to the cold waters of the North Pacific, often found in rocky coastal areas. Known for its round, bumpy body and suction cup-like pelvic fins, it can stick to surfaces to ride out strong currents. These fish are usually small, reaching only an inch or two in length, and have a lifespan of around 5 years. Their diet consists of small, slow-moving crustaceans, worms, and other tiny invertebrates. Lumpies are mostly solitary, spending much of their time hiding among rocks and kelp. If you're on the search for these tiny fish on your next dive, slow way down and look for the eyeballs. Due to their small size, it can be very easy to miss them if you're on a mission to swim through the dive site. Lumpies and grunt sculpins are officially my favorite fish on this part of the planet. They just don't get any cuter than this. As we surfaced, I was reminded why this diving community is so important and why I love connecting with new people. We need to welcome new people to our dive groups and make the sport more inviting and accessible.
How was that?
It was awesome. It's the same thing with dry too. Oh, you'll be totally dry. No, you won't.
Until you get in the water.
Yeah, getting in the water really messes with dry suits.
Oh, that was great. That was an excellent dive. Good eyes on stuff. You were saying you can't find lumpies? What the heck?
I haven't been able to until that dive.
No, this one you did just fine.
Yeah, you did great.
Let's see if I got anything.
I'm sure you got something, and I'll be making a video.
Yeah, look forward to seeing the footage.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, it was great diving
Good to dive with you.
And I look forward to exploring some different places along the Sound.
Let's do it.
This is my invitation to you. Find me on the Dive with Buddy app, and while you're there, look around and connect with people close to you through the radar feature. Start messaging each other and schedule some dives. That's it. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want more from the Azul Unlimited community, check out the different membership tiers on Patreon. Okay, love you. Bye.